Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Promise to him, the blessed one, the sovereign one, the fully enlightened one, 已经世尊阿罗汉正觉者. So today, Saturday, we come to this number 4, chapter 9, number 4, completeness of the teaching. Complete means 完整，佛的法讲得很完整。Page 386. So when a monk has abandoned craving, cut it off at the roots, make it like a palm stump, done away with it so that it is no longer subject to future arising, that monk is an arahant, retains destroyed. One who has lived the spiritual life, done what had to be done, laid down the burden, reached his goal, own goal, utterly destroyed the fetters of existence, and is completely liberated through final knowledge. So you became an arahant, so you already cut off all the greed, hatred, and delusion, and you are perfectly, complete in sila, complete in samadhi, complete in wisdom. So you are a liberated person, no more subject to this round of birth and death. Apart from Master Gotama, is there any monk, Master Gotama's disciple, who by realizing it for himself with direct knowledge, in this present life, enters upon and dwells in liberation of mind, liberation by wisdom, that is taintless with the destructions of taints? So someone will ask, apart from Master Gotama, 就是佛陀了。除了佛陀之外，那么佛陀的弟子啊，有没有一个呢？有没有达到这样的一个目标？就是呢，已经证悟了，那么已经所做的解放了，心解脱、慧解脱。So liberation of mind, liberation by wisdom. Liberation of mind, we say is samadhi, liberation by wisdom through wisdom. So actually it says samadhi, completeness of samadhi and completeness of wisdom. And no more pain, destruction of pain. Pain 就是这些这个我们的心的贪嗔痴欲望。There are watcher. So the question was asked by this monk watcher. So then Buddha answered him, say there are, not only one, there are. And then not only 100 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 500, but far more monks, my disciples, who by realizing it for themselves, with direct knowledge in this present life, enter upon and dwell in the liberation of mind, liberation by wisdom, that is taintless with destruction of taints. So Buddha answered to Watcher, there are more, there are, and then it's not only one, but 100 or 200 or 300 or 400 or 500, there are far more than this number. 从前的时候，你看有多少千哦，多少千的，是算万，我也不敢讲了。那么阿罗汉，在佛陀的时代 ，during the Buddha's time, there were so many arahants. So apart from Master Gotama and the monks, is there any nun? So monk, then now Buddha already said that. Then what about nun? How many nuns? Master Gotama's disciple, who by realizing it for herself, with direct knowledge, in this present life enters upon and dwells in the liberation of mind, liberation by wisdom, that is taintless with the destructions of pains. 有没有那些比丘尼啊？也是有多少啊？那么也是这个 watcher There are not only 100, up to 200, 300, 400, 500, but far more nuns, my disciple, who by realizing it for themselves, with direct knowledge in this present life, enter upon and dwell in the liberation of mind, liberation by wisdom that is tailess, with the destructions of tailess. 也是呢，有很多算千，也可能那个时候也有上万的和尚比丘尼那么他们呢证阿罗汉果，所以呢，比丘尼里面呢都有很多的阿罗汉在佛陀时代。Apart from Master Gautama and the monks and nuns, is there any mere lay follower, Master Gautama's disciple, clothed in the white, leading a life of celibacy, and then who, with the destruction of 5 lower fetters, will be reborn spontaneously in the pure abodes, and there attain final nibbana without ever returning from that world. 那么这个是三果的。他问呢，讲的呢是问说那个在家的居士有没有很多的在家居士证三果？因为呢，他为什么不问呢？在家居士证阿罗汉 ？I was asking this question why there's no question asked like this. Is there any lay disciple who attain arahatship? Why?
Because without being a monk, I think 7 days they will die.
Within the 7 days, the lay person have to get ordained, or you have to pass away. But there are also mentioned that we see the story that lay person who attained arahatship and then pass away. His father, the Buddha Gautama father, within 7 days, and then he passed away. And a lay person who attained and then he got ordained, there are also mentioned like this. And then a lay person who attained arahatship and then certain accident happened and he passed away.
Yeah, the gore by the bull.
Yeah, by the one cow, one bull knocked down the person. So there are incidents like this, but then very rare, very few. So now, therefore, this question was asked a lay person who attained the 3rd stage of enlightenment. And of course, the Buddha answered that yes. So there are not only 100, 200, 300, 400, or 500, but far more lay, male lay followers, my disciple cloaked in white, leading lives of celibacy, who with the destruction of 5 lower factors. So 3rd stage of enlightenment, you are completely done away the lower 5 factors, and then will be reborn spontaneously in the pure abodes. 这是无尽居天去转生 and there attain finally nibbana without ever returning from that world. Yeah. So there you don't need to return. It's called anagami. Anagami, no more coming back. So there only you practice and then fulfill your arahatship there, and then finally pass away from there. So this is the case for the anagami. So anagami already cut off the sakaya ditthi, vicikicca, silabbata, paramasa. So it's called doubt in the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and then there's no more of the kind of sakaya ditthi. Sakaya ditthi means 身见. So there's I, identification of I, mine, myself. And then sakaya ditthi, vicikicca, silabbata, paramasa. Then no more claims to rights and riches. So and then these 3 already cut away, and then another 2 more cut away. There is greed or raga and dosa, hatred and greed, completely cut away as well. Apart from Master Gautama's, the monks and nuns, just now was mentioned about the lay follower. Now talking about Master Gautama, the monks and the nuns and the male lay follower clothed in white, leading lives of celibacy. Is there any male lay follower, Master Gautama disciple clothed in white, enjoys sensual pleasure, who carried out his carry out his instruction, respond to his advice, has gone beyond doubt, and then become free from perplexity, gain intrepidity, and become independent of others in the teachings, in the Buddha's or the teacher's dispensation. So actually, jump, I think from here, let me see. From the third stage, jump to the, I think this is the first stage.
Once returns, stream enters and once returns.
You see here, you see monk or monk, lay follower, female and male and female. So we have gone beyond these three things. 他讲的是问的是什么呢？就说有没有佛陀的比丘比丘尼在家居士玉博士玉婆仪啊，他们呢还在享受的证到第一果出果。他说呢 have already overcome doubt。OK， doubt 就是那个对三宝的怀疑没有了。还有呢 gain 这个 intrepidity。 What is the meaning of intrepidity? And become independent of others' teaching in the dispensation. If you want to see the note there, 12. You have to go back and see the 12 there. Page 453. This question and the one in 12 concerns string enterers and one's returner. So 在这里呢是讲 string enterer and one returner.
Intrepidity is the fact or quality of being resolutely fearless. Abhaya?
Again?
The fact or quality of being resolutely fearless.
Fearless.
Yes, Abhaya?
Fearless, of course, is abhaya, but actually it's not in this meaning here. Since
Another word is strength of mind to carry on in spite of danger.
Yeah. This will be suitable for the meaning here because they have no more doubts and then they are very steadfast in their striving in this path. So since they describe enjoy sensual pleasure, this means that they are not obliged to observe celibacy. They are not obliged to observe celibacy. Okay. So this actually is to refer to the fourth stage, I mean the beginner and one's returner. These two combined together to say. Because actually not cutting off the other two.
Yes.
So therefore they are too stronger or weaker. 因为这个是初果跟二果呢，它们两个其实都是一样，只不过是呢二果的话呢，它是减少了很多贪跟嗔。初果的话，贪跟嗔比较重，罢了，在这里，所以它是讲的是呢。在这里呢，这些他们对这个法呢，已经能够很有信心的走下去了。There are not only 100 or 200, 300, 400 or 500, but far more male lay followers, my disciple flock in white enjoying sensual pleasure. 因为初果跟二果他们还很享受，他们还很像这个在家人一样。They are very, still very attached to this worldly, still enjoying. Like, this Visakha, another Pintika. So they actually enjoy the household life. But they are not common people. So, enjoying sensual pleasure who carry out my instruction and respond to my advice. Actually, they follow the Dhamma. And they have gone beyond doubt. Yes, they have no doubt in Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and become free from perplexity, and then gain intrepidity. 那么他们已经呢走这个正确的路， very strongly fixed to the path, and then become independent of others in the teachings, others in the teacher's dispensation. Actually, it can be independent because they already see the path, so they no need actually, person to instruct them further, because they know the path, so they can struggle to get the realization. Apart from the Master Gautama, monks, nuns, and the male lay followers clothed in white, both those leading life of celibacy and those enjoying sensual pleasures, is there any female lay followers, Master Gautama's disciple, clothed in white, leading a life of celibacy, and then who, with the destruction of 5 lower fetters, will be reborn spontaneously in the pure abode, and there attain final nibbana without ever returning from the world, from that world. So then this one you ask again the Buddha about monks and nuns and male and female, and then male lay followers, and then who attain the third stage of enlightenment, both living life of celibacy and those enjoying the sensual pleasure. I mean, these two. One is the third stage of enlightenment, one is the second and the first. Because enjoying sensual pleasure, the anagami not enjoying sensual pleasure.
So
the third, the second and the first, enjoying sensual pleasure.
So even the second, only one coming back is not in the human, is close to the pure abode.
Once returner is not born there. Actually, it's born here back to this world, sensual world, once only.
They said that will be reborn spontaneously in the pure abode and there attain final without returning.
Oh, that means if I say that the first stage and the second stage born in the anagami place, they cannot born in anagami until they attain anagami stage, only they can be reborn there. There's no condition for them to be born there. 佢談到二哥啊，佢談到二哥啊，都未必出事，佢三哥嘅所在。Unless 佢 attain 咗嘅三哥咧，佢即邊先啦，佢係出事呢邊。This is what my understanding. So enjoying sensual pleasure, is there any female lay follower, Master Gautama disciple, while leading life of celibacy, who with the destruction of 5 lower factors, who not destroying of 5 lower factors such as anagami here, the third stage will be reborn spontaneously in the pure abode, and then attain final nibbana without ever returning from that world. There are not only 100, 200, 500 until, so but far more female lay followers. Is it only the male follower, female follower? So Buddha come even tapo kalasam. So this is female lay followers, disciple clothed in white. So leading lives of celibacy, who with the destruction of 5 lower fetters will be reborn spontaneously. Because in anagami place, so it's spontaneous birth. Deva place also spontaneously birth. And in the hell also spontaneously, and even in this hungry ghost ran also spontaneously birth. 咁樣是發生，伊拉冇父母親生嘢。In the pure abode, and there attain final nibbana without ever returning from that world. Apart from Master Gautama, the monks, nuns, and the male lay followers clothed in white, both those leading life of celibacy and those enjoying sensual pleasure. 即係羅炳嚟講，自己試過三個嘅啦，自己咧 still enjoying sensual pleasure. And the female lay followers clothed in white leading lives of celibacy. Is there anyone female lay followers, Master Gautama's disciple clothed in white enjoying sensual pleasure, who carry out his instruction, respond to his advice, has gone beyond doubt, become free from perplexity, gain intrepidity, and become independent others in the teacher's dispensation. 这就是讲，在个人啊，他一个。So there are not only 100, 500 until 500, but far more female lay followers. So 差不多了3块。So this is to emphasize that even the male and the female, all they can attain the third stage, the second stage, the first stage, without exception. So enjoying sensual pleasure, who carry out my instruction, respond to my advice, have gone beyond doubt, and then become free from perplexity, gain intrepidity, and become independent of others in the teachings and teacher's dispensation. So Master Gautama, if only Master Gautama will accomplish in this Dhamma, but no monks will accomplish, then this spiritual life will be deficient in that respect. But because Master Gautama and monks are accomplished in this Dhamma, this spiritual life is thus complete in that respect. As Master Gautama is teaching, but the Master Gautama is the disciple become stage, liberation, become an arahant. Then he teaching this is 無講完整，就是講，把個 Master Gautama 讓人比 we monks and nuns or lay people also cannot attain, to that final stage. If only Master Gautama and monks will accomplish in this Dhamma, but no nuns will accomplish, then this spiritual life will be deficient in that respect. But because Master Gautama's monks and nuns are accomplished in this Dhamma, this spiritual life does complete in that respect. So in that respect, monks can also achieve arahatship. Nuns also can achieve the arahatship. Therefore, monks and nuns also can up to that stage, the completeness. So if only Master Gautama, monks and nuns will accomplish in this Dhamma, but no lay follower, male lay follower, cloth in white leading life or celebration will accomplish, then this spiritual will be deficient in that respect. But because Master Gautama, monks and nuns and male lay followers, cloth in white leading life or celebration are accomplished in this Dhamma, this spiritual life is just complete in that respect. So, only monks and nuns, Buddha, then so the lay follower will be achieve any achievement in the Dhamma. So, cái lăng bị thành tựu hay achievement of the Dhamma. Then, it will complete. But even because Buddha lay follower, still they can achieve, up to the third stage. So in that way, he's still complete. He said complete in that respect. So if only Master Gautama, monks, nuns, and male lay followers clothed in white leading lives of celebration will complete in this Dhamma, but no male lay followers clothed in white enjoying sensual pleasure will accomplish, then this spiritual life will be deficient in that respect. So as they call it, Buddha, the monks and the nuns and those who lay followers who practice the celibacy well, but not the one who enjoys sensual pleasure. That means the second stage and the first stage can achieve anything. Then in that respect, it could see 不完整，这个在个人啊，就讲有个未 ready to for nibbana 个位。But because Master Gautama, monks, nuns, and male lay followers clothed in white, both those leading lives of celibacy and those enjoying sensual pleasure accomplished in this Dhamma, this spiritual life is thus complete in that respect. So, though you see, therefore, there are these stages of enlightenment. So, therefore, those who are not ready, still they are in the sensual realm, sensual desire, they still can achieve some Dhamma. So 在嘅會無 ready 個咯。So 伊人哋講 completely practice the Dhamma 咧。So but 伊人 still 佢 attain the first stage or second stage. Then those 是講伊人較慣了嘅 spiritual life 佢在嘅啦，談到三個嘅。Then 伊人咪是會談到三個。
是講 Anagami, he may enjoy sensual pleasure.
冇，伊無 enjoy。
It's only the first stage and second stage.
Second stage, he essential the desire cut off already, and then he hatred cut off already. So he like just like monk and nun. Only is and just spiritual life is just complete in that respect. If only Master Gautama monks, nuns and male lay followers clothed in white and so on will accomplish in this Dhamma, but no female lay followers clothed in white leading lives of celibacy will accomplish. So Dhamma 講係突破㗎了嗬，同佢講嘅查某所嘅。So even the lady, they also can achieve the first stage, second stage, and the third stage also. And then if they become a nun, and then they practice, and then they can become arhat. The female also. So therefore, in all this is called complete, because all these people, any stages, people can attain. So spiritual life will be deficient in that respect, but because Master Gautama, monks, nuns, male lay followers clothed in white and so on, and then female lay followers clothed in white, leading lives of celibacy, accomplishing this Dhamma, this spiritual life is just complete in that respect. If only Master Gautama, monks, nuns, male lay follower clothed in white, and then female lay follower clothed in white, leading lives of celibacy, and then were accomplished in this Dhamma, but no female lay followers clothed in white enjoying sensual pleasure were accomplished. Then this Dhamma, this spiritual life would be deficient in that respect. So, but because ilang kaya even female also lay followers enjoying sensual pleasure also can accomplish in the first stage and the second stage. Thus, therefore, is called the spiritual life is complete. It's not deficient in that respect. But because Master Gautama, monks, nuns, male lay followers, clothed in white, both those leading life of celibacy and those enjoying sensual pleasure, and female lay followers clothed in white, both those leading life of celibacy and those enjoying sensual pleasure are accomplishing this Dhamma. This spiritual life is thus complete in that respect. Just as the river Ganga or Ganges. River Ganges is very famous in India. Huh?
Yeah.
The China look here, huh?
But ito Varanasi will.
Yes.
Oh, you went to Varanasi?
No.
Oh.
Only Buddha Gaya.
Yeah, only Buddha Gaya.
So the Ganges incline towards the sea. So it's actually flowing to the sea. You know, from the north, if Himalaya there, mountain flow down Ganges and then go to the Gulf of Bengal there, and then flow out there. Bengal, and then to this now today we call Bangladesh. So the river from Bengal like that. So incline towards sea, slope towards sea, flows towards sea, reaches the sea. So too, Master Gautama's assembly with his homeless one and his householder. Homeless one 是講出嚟啦。Homeless 係講即係邊個 homeless 㗎？呢邊 homeless 唔相。America homeless then is called people no house. They stay outside and then winter time or what time, and then desperate for help. But here this homeless one is bo chu chu jia la. So inclines toward Nibbana. So monks and nuns, lay follower also practicing the Dhamma is going towards Nibbana. Inclining to Nibbana, slope towards Nibbana, flows towards Nibbana, and reaches Nibbana. So by stages, you go 一步一步一步 Orang kira si tak iko, dia jiko, then sako, then siko. Okay.
7 times.
If you
One
got the
time?
first enlightenment,
7
then
times.
within seven life,
And then the
then you
second
attain nibbana.
second
No
stage.
matter how.
Sotapan lah.
So tapan.
That mean you no more go to Anagami.
Bo, hit ping the last life meaning then if from hit ping itu ikau because jadi sakadagan
7 years,
7 times.
7 times,
7 lives.
7 lifetime.
Yeah, lifetimes. So ano ko na take lah. Lawi kan I can pwede sakadagami dan anagami arahan within that last life. Automatically lah because it mature to sampai even it stand up and then Buddha teach them each at a corner contemplate it become arahan. But arahan do I go through till I go real stages from the lower stage and then anas once returner, non-returner and arahan very fast.
It's just like Subhadra, the last disciple of the Buddha. That means the moment he become arahan, he's the last arahan.
He's the last disciple.
Last disciple, but he become arahan also. I think he got the enlightenment
become a monk now. He struggle within a short time. He become an arahan. During the time si Buddha he ordained him si arahan.
After ordained.
After ordained, then he practiced for a short time. Then he become arahan. So like for example this what is that Ananda.
Oh, yeah.
Ananda
Pass
you
away.
see, but that life, and then that is also the last time. So really only one life may go to this 7 times. Because Ananda is special because he can he wisdom and so on. It's very mature. So then Buddha only push it a little bit. Then he within this life he can go very fast from a sotapan and then once returner, non-returner arahan within.
Yeah. But the arahan after the Buddha passed away, the first Buddhist council,
The first council,
yeah,
the one all.
the last night before the first day. Otherwise, he will not be able to join.
Yeah.
And
So-
I don't know whether it's correct. He burned himself. He used his last energy to burn himself.
When he was 120 before and then he passed away by using the fire casina to burn his body.
Yeah.
I think something like this. Like for example Sariputta also.
Oh,
Sariputta passed away in his
hometown. I know that part.
his room actually his bedroom there.
Oh.
He passed away there and then he
How old is Sariputta that time?
80 or something.
Huh?
Because they're almost the same age like Buddha.
about 80 or less than 80 only.
Yeah, he passed away before the Buddha.
Buddha.
Because he know that usually the first disciple of prior Buddha passed away before the Buddha. So he knows this is his time. So he asked permission to go home to preach his mother.
After the Buddha, so Kashyapa take over the patriarch, hold the first council meeting.
The president, Kashyapa become the president of the first Sankayana.
But not Moggallana.
Oh, he passed away before the Buddha.
Oh yeah.
Sariputta Moggallana passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mahamoggallana know that Sariputta passed away, so he knows it was his time. Then he's next. So.
He was beaten to death, and then because of his psychic power and his ability, so he still gained his life back, and then to pay respect to the Buddha the last time,
Yeah.
and then burn his own body also.
Oh.
He is also burning his own body. Okay, we continue another chapter. 7 kinds of noble persons. So usually we say 4 pairs, 8 individuals. So noble person is only 7. Monks, I do not say of all monks that they still have work to do with diligence, nor do I say of all monks that they have no more work to do with diligence. I do not say of those monks who are arahants, retains, destroy, who have lived the spiritual life, done what had to be done, laid down the burden, reached their own goal, utterly destroy the factors of existence, and are completely liberated to final knowledge, that they still have work to do with diligence. Why is that? They have done their work with diligence. They are no more capable of being negligent. OK， 刚刚我说呢，我没有说那些和尚、阿罗汉，他们呢已经呢他们已经呢那个贪嗔痴已经完了，已经灭完了，或是已经断完了，那么已经放恨比例了，那么应该做的是所作皆棒，不受后有了。那么他说呢，已经一个完成解脱的一个圣者，那么 still have work to do with diligence， still have work to do with diligence。因为一个阿罗汉成了，他还有什么应该努力精进的去做的呢？他已经没有了。You know what I say? An arahant is no more that he need any effort to practice.
Oh, yeah.
But then he also say that they are not negligent, but they still, because they become arahant, they are ever diligent, still ever diligent. 虽然他们没有什么要做了，可是他们还是呢过着精进的生活。You know, still continue his daily life, and then you know, service and so whatever that they do for the world. So, and then I say of those monks who are training, this is a asceta. Asceta, the first one, arahant is 就是无学了的，不必再有学习什么了。可是这个下面的 training 呢是有学，还要学习，还要努力精进。I say those monks who are trainings, whose minds have not yet reached the goal, and who are still aspiring to the unsurpassed security of bondage from bondage, that they still have work to do with diligence. Why is that? 他说那些呢还没有完全解脱的呢，他们还没有到达他们的目标，那么还有呢 still aspiring to unsurpassed security from bondage， 就是呢还有那个愿望呢，所要达到呢那个呢我们是安稳 security， 安稳的一个境界，就是成这个阿罗汉。That they still have work to do with diligence。那么这些呢还有呢还要需要很努力精进啊。Why is that? Because when those venerable ones make use of a suitable lodging and associate with good friends and nurture their spiritual faculties, they may, by realizing it for themselves with direct knowledge, in this present life, after enter upon and dwell in that supreme goal of the spiritual life, for the sake of which clansmen rightly go forth from the home life into homelessness. Seeing these fruits of diligence for those monks, I say that they still have work to do with diligence. 因为他们呢还没有达到他们的那个目标 have not reached the goal of arahant, so they aspiring to become arahant. So therefore, they still need diligence to put more effort for their realizing of their goal in these lives. in this present life. So monks, there are these seven kinds of person to be found existing in this world. 那么有7种的，他们佛陀说呢是7种的人呢，在这个 world. What 7? There are one liberated in both ways. One liberated by wisdom, one body witness, one attained to the view, and then one liberated by faith, Dhamma follower and the faith followers. So 这个7种呢，佛陀在这边解释下面呢，以下的下面的7个。What kinds of person is one liberated in both ways? What is this both way? So here, some person contact with the body and dwell in those liberation that are peaceful and formless. And then transcending forms and his stains are destroyed. By his seeing with wisdom, these kinds of person is called one liberated in both ways. I do not say of such a monk that he still has work to do with religion, or is that he has done his work with diligence and he is no more capable of being with religions. Yeah. What is this? Liberated by both ways. You see the notes here, right there. 这个是 page 45313. Ubhatto bhaga vimutta. So he is liberated in both ways because he is liberated from the form body by formless attainments. Okay, formless attainments, and from the mental body by the path of arahantship.
Formless attainment.
Liberated from this form
body
body.
by formless attainment. So
That
it's
means
like
he can be
arupa.
Arupa jhana. He is able to attain into this arupa jhana, Atha arupa jhana, because a form body is still form, form world, is a rupa loka. 所以呢，这个呢，它已经有这个禅定呢，是 transcend 这个 form 的。The formless attainment, and from the mental body by path of arahantship. So mental body, this is still like consciousness and so on. So it's already transcend that, become an arahant. So the dual liberation of both ways liberated. Arahant should not be confused with the taintless liberation of mind. And then liberation by wisdom. So one is the liberation of mind and one liberation by wisdom. Anasawa, and then Ceto Vimutti and Panya Vimutti. Ceto Vimutti is the sin Ceto. That means they can attain the jhana. That means Ceto. That means mind liberated through this jhana. So Ceto Vimutti. And Panya Vimutti is attain this liberation by wisdom. So actually, Arahant, they usually have this both, Ceto Vimutti and Panya Vimutti, which is shared by all Arahants. So regardless of whether or not they attain the formless attainments. But that one especially mentioned here is, liberated this form body. That means this Arahant can attain formless jhana. Especially this Arahant. But usual Arahant, they only Rupa jhana is already enough for them to attain Arahantship. No need for Arupa jhana. But then certain monks, they practice more because due to their past they practicing, so they attain to form and formless liberation.
Same like the Buddha first two teachers.
Yeah. Yes, but because they don't practice the vipassana, so therefore they only have jhana, the rupa, and arupa jhana, but they have no this panya vimutti for them. both way liberated Arahant should not be confused by this one. So this one is actually this Arahant can attain into this this Arupa jhana. Here some person who contact the body dwell in those liberation, the peaceful, formless and formless. Here is means up to this formless state, transcending form, and his things are destroyed. So sila Arahant is a sila Arupa jhana.
Formless.
Formless. So and then another liberation is Panya Vimukti, is become an Arahant. Then this kind of person is called one liberated by both ways. So I do not say of such a monk that he is still has work to do with diligence. Why is that he has done his work with diligence, and then he is no more capable of being negligent. So 這Arahant呢，伊人呢，你講呢是被講 negligent 啦，become Arahant. Number 2, what kind of a person is one liberated by wisdom? Here some, only liberated by wisdom here mentioned. A person, also that some person does not contact with the body and dwell in those liberation that are peaceful and formless. Formless, Arupa jhana, and then transcending form, but his stain are destroyed by his seeing with wisdom. So using wisdom only, he able to attain Arahant. And then this kind of person is called one liberated by wisdom. I do not say of such a monk that he still has work to do with diligence. 這個人個愛，伊個名講有個愛個咩 diligent 啦。So why is that? He has done his work with diligence, and he is no more capable of being negligent. So what is this 14? We go back and see.
Panya Vimukti.
Panya Vimukti, only Panya Vimukti, not in both ways. So say this include those who attain any of the 4 jhanas. He said that this include those who attain any of the 4 jhanas as well as dry inside Arahant. This both, including a tanto jhana, formless jhana, Arupa jhana, only inside. Include there the 2. Dry inside Arahant. A dry inside Arahant is not explicitly recognized in Nikaya.
Why is that?
So Nikaya actually mentioned all the Arahants that they go through jhana. They are able to go to Rupa jhana, not mentioning this Arupa jhana. But this dry insight just come, I think, don't know,
Panya.
later come.
Panya Vimukti. Panya is wisdom. Vimukti is what? Attainment.
Liberation.
Liberation.
解脱
Freedom.
Yeah, 解脱了，解脱是阿罗汉了。Okay, so here it mentioned is actually the dry inside Arahant as well as the 4 jhana Arahant, including here the 4. And then what kind of a person is a body witness? Here some person contact with the body and dwell in those liberation that are peaceful and formless, transcending form. And some of his stains are destroyed by his seeing with wisdom. Some of his stains are destroyed by his seeing with wisdom. This kind of person is called a body witness. And then I say such a monk that is that he still has work to do. This still had work to do with diligence. Why is that? Because what that venerable one makes use of suitable lodging and associate with good friends and nurtures his spiritual faculties, he may, by realizing it for himself with direct knowledge in this present life, enter upon and dwell in that supreme goal of the spiritual life, for the sake of which clansmen rightly go forth from home life into homelessness. Seeing this fruit of diligence for such a monk, I say that he still has work to do with diligence. This is our goal. But this third one, he able to attain formless jhana. You see the 15th explanation.
Kaya.
Kaya Saki. Saki. Kaya is body. Saki. This include all those from person on the path to arahatship down to string enterers. Okay. Wow. That means,
Arupa.
yeah. That means first, second, third, or who attain the formless attain. So even the first stage of enlightenment, the person also can practice to formless jhana. The equal way, you must practice until arupa jhana. Jiko must until arupa jhana. Then sako way must until arupa jhana. Tapi ilang abu iseng awahan.
So even because the first and the second still have sensual pleasure, they can attain arupa jhana with still
Here
a
is mentioned
sensual.
after we send street winner.
Yeah.
Here mentioned.
Although they still have sensual pleasure, the first and the second.
Because they have not, we say officially attained this third stage. So they still enjoy sensual pleasure, not gross sensual pleasure, maybe. Very gross. Gross is because they are tall, so, but still enjoying seeing, hearing, and certain kind of smelling and thing, enjoying it called you must still enjoy sensual pleasure, but not a very gross one. So the very gross one, then of course it's very obvious that you see their stage.
Because the aesthetic in India, like even when they're aesthetic,
Aesthetic, yes.
if when even with jhana, there's still some Brahmin like with their wives.
Buddha sometimes also complain that the ascetic, the Indian ascetic, though they are ascetic, they still touch the ladies and so on, and then say that they are not really so pure.
Yeah, Brahmin is not samana, right, Bhante?
Yeah. So in that way, so Sakaya Saki kira sinong iko kakatiko sako ilang le tantio jhana tapi ilang bisa awan. But then ilang still need to be diligent.
Yeah. He still has work to do with diligence.
Still, to do with diligence. What kind of person one attain to view? What kind of person who attain to view? Here, some person does not contact with body and dwell in those liberation that are peaceful and formless. Formless jhana, transcending the form. But some of his states are destroyed by his seeing wisdom. Tapi ilang wisdom. Yung wisdom destroys certain things. And he has reviewed and examined with wisdom the teaching proclaimed by the Tathagata. This kind of person is called one attain to view. And then attain to view, then I say of such a monk that he still has work to do with diligence. Why is that? Because when that venerable one, into that homelessness, seeing this fruit of diligence for such a monk, I say that he still has work to do with diligence. Dia tu si kong, each up with saying Allahan, is still you got a kulak boy. Tapi it cut to certain attains through actually panya, not your wisdom. So it is called attain to view. So what is that? 16. Ditthit patthit. Ditti patthit. Ditti is called view.
View.
Patthit is attain.
This is do not attain formless.
So this include some classes who do not attain the formless attainment, and in whom wisdom is dominant faculties. So 这个人咧，伊人决定伊人会贪嗔痴，特别伊人会贪嗔痴，毋是用是请那的 strong 请那的 power 的，but through 伊的真正高伊的这个智慧，through 伊的这个什么伊的安养。So we can attain in whom wisdom is dominant faculties. So 伊个 five faculties 入面咧，伊的安养真正 strong。So 有人有安养才高，然后伊这 attainment 下面伊无唔爱去学。So this another kind of person. You see so many kind of person, actually.
7.
Yes. So therefore, we very difficult to say people. That we meditation very good, but some people not meditation so good, but their wisdom is so powerful. So some people powerful in meditation, then wisdom people very powerful. We are both.
Some people really good at meditation but cannot do a Dhamma talk, cannot digest and understand Dhamma.
Not easy. So there are so many 7 kinds here. So this is the most another one. What kinds of a person is liberated by faith? So talking there 5 faculties. I mean, this is faith. Liberated by faith. Here, some person does not contact with body and dwell in those liberations that are peaceful and formless, transcending form. But some of his stains are destroyed by seeing with wisdom, and his face is planted, rooted, and established in Tathagata. This is especially very dominant says the faith. Here 5 faculties that are there. Here faith is strong because due to it, a strong faith that it push other in their key life. Push other 特別伊唔是講 through 伊嘅即係講即係即係 formless station 嘅，即係講你 mind liberation to jhana 呢嘅部。Then 伊咧 through 伊 strong faith, then 伊有 wisdom 啦，特別 wisdom 個係 powerful，but yes faith more powerful than 伊嘅即係 wisdom part. So and his face is planted, he got rooted, established in the Tathagata. This kind of person is called one liberated by faith. And then I say such a person that still has work to do with diligence, but still got to go. Why is that? Because when that venerable one, what homelessness, and then seeing these fruits of diligence for such a monk, I say that he still has work to do with diligence. 17. We see the 17 here. Sattha Vimutti. Sattha Vimutti, that means 5 faculties, I mean, if Sattha is very strong. This includes the same class in whom faith is the dominant faculties. So that means, if faith is powerful. And then what kind of a person is a Dhamma follower? Here, some person does not contact with the body and dwell in those liberations that are peaceful and formless, transcending forms, and his stains are not yet destroyed by his seeing with wisdom. But those teachings proclaimed by the Tathagata are accepted after being pondered to a sufficient degree with wisdom. Furthermore, he has those qualities, the faith faculties, the energy faculties, the mindfulness faculty, the concentration faculty, and the wisdom faculty. These kinds of person is called a Dhamma follower. I say of such a monk that it still has work to do with diligence. Why is that? Because when that venerable one comes out from homelessness, seeing he is a fruit of diligence for such a monk, I say that he still has work to do with diligence. So say Dhamma followers, you see here the explanation 18. Dhamma Nusari. This type of, and the next Sadhanusari are the two kinds of person practicing for realizing of the fruits of string and tree. Oh, jadi Sadhanusari kata Dhammanusari follower practice follow the Dhamma cả cụ chỉ cái dùng cái faith like follow the Dhamma chỉ cái nói still là bị thành tựu ý cô rồi và ý là u chỉ cái faith u chỉ cái này là practice Dhamma. So ý là về về con practicing for realizing the fruit of entry only. So this kind of person they need still more effort to do. What kind of person is a faith follower? Here, some person does not contact with the body and dwell in those liberation that are peaceful and formless, transcending form, and his stains are not yet destroyed by seeing with wisdom. Destroyed by the wisdom go. Yet he has sufficient faith in and love for the Tathagata. 有这个信心，甲这个叫什么欢喜心，甲这个爱for. Furthermore, he has these qualities: the faith faculty, the energy faculty, the mindfulness faculty, concentration faculty, and the wisdom faculty. These kinds of person is called a faith follower. So 有这个 five faculties 個啦 ，five faculties faith is strong. I say of such a monk that he still has work to do with religion. Why is that? Because when that Venerable One makes use of a suitable logic and associate with good friends and nurtures his spiritual faculty, he may, by realizing it for himself with direct knowledge, in this present life enter upon and dwell in that supreme goal of spiritual life for the sake of which clansmen rightly go forth from home life into homelessness. Seeing this fruit of diligence for such a monk, I say that he still has work to do with diligence. So the last two actually ilang striving to become sotapan, but the one Dhamma follower, one is the faith follower. Then the other one is ilang is attainment, but ilang still within our hand.
And the Sada liberated by faith, what is the difference with faith follower?
We see here the
Number 19 and number 21.
number 19 or 18.
19 in what kind of person is one liberated by faith and faith follower?
One is a faith, one is a Dhamma.
No,
Huh?
19 is liberated by faith. It's
Oh,
Sada Vimutta, and then the other one is Sada Nusari.
One is actually liberated the certain kinds of a liberation.
Oh, okay.
But the one have not liberation. The last one, the last two, faith follower.
Okay.
But this one is liberated by faith. 这个人伊是 through 伊 faith 了伊谈到伊 liberation。这个后尾是伊 through the faith follow the teaching, but not yet
beginner.
Not yet liberation.
Not even the stream enterer.
So number 19 is
This one has strong faith, number 19.
Pretty strong faith, and then he
so. But the number 19 is string enterer or no? Not even. Doesn't say.
That peaceful formless transcending form, what kind of stain destroyed? But some of his stains destroyed.
Oh, some of his stains destroyed.
Some of his stains destroyed. Maybe the first stage or the second stage.
Oh.
Maybe the first or the second, because some actually faith through a faith he become a sotapan. Now is sakya vicivicita sirapata paramasa already destroyed.
And then the 21
The one is just only
the 10 are not yet destroyed.
no, not yet.
Okay.
but only through this, strong faith. And then one is following the Dhamma, and then they are going on the Dhamma path. So these are the seven kinds of a person. So we can see again the seven kind in Pali, and you see the note there, 4, 5, 3. Ubhato bhaga vimutta. Then this is both faith. And then panya vimutta. Then through wisdom, liberation. Kaya sakhi. And what is this? This includes person who on the path to arahantship but not yet become
This is body.
Yeah.
Ditipata.
Yeah. And then Ditapata through his, he attained the view. View attained. So attain the wisdom dominance. Wisdom is dominant in that. And then Sattva Vimutta, and then Dhamma Nusari. These two still not yet destroy anything yet. The last two. One is the Saddha, one is the Dhamma follower. So some kinds of person.
This seven kind of person is worthy of offering or what?
This person, all they are actually on the Dhamma path. Because the first we say 4 pairs and 8 individuals. 4 pairs. The first pair is actually those who are practicing Dhamma but not yet reached the first stage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the path, the fruition. The first path, the first fruition. So they are the first path but not fruition yet. Then later on they have the fruition, the first fruition, the second fruition, and some of them is a third fruition, and then the arhat. So all these kinds of person, yes, these seven kinds of person.
Okay.
Yeah, these seven kinds of person. This is from Majjhima Nikaya 70. Gita Giri Sutta. So therefore there are so many kinds of people. Therefore in this world we just don't see people outside. We do not know their faculties. Orang bisa call orang tu bakal. Orang call orang tu bakal. Ayah ni kalau orang tu practice ialah mesti ialah certain quality.
Yeah.
We ilang a faith is strong, we ilang a faith was strong, we ilang a panya strong, we ilang panya was strong, we ilang a jhana in practice. The way keep your arupa, way to make arupa.
There are many ways of liberation.
Okay, so today is up to here. Okay, we conclude here.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Etawata
Taca anehi sampadam punya sampatam sape dewa sape buddha sape satta anumodantu sabba sampati sitiya idam me punyam asawakaya waham hotu nibbana sa paccayo hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.